Oksana, thank you for being willing to join me today. And I wanted to continue a series that I've been doing on how business owners are responding to the changing world situations with COVID-19. And I saw your story in a business group over the weekend and we connected. So I'm excited to share it. And would you please just go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you?
Yes. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for having me. My name is Oksana Pali, and I am a portrait and branding photographer. I'm located just outside of New York City, about 30 minutes on Long Island. And this is what I mainly focus on: portraits, fine art portraits, and helping small businesses elevate their brand and kind of social media presence through beautiful photography.
Awesome. So prior to 2 weeks ago, your business looked completely different than it looks today, I'm sure. So tell us about that change.
So everything basically came to a halt, right, to stop suddenly, and it was pretty stressful for me because I had to cancel all of my photo shoots, and no new inquiries were coming in. Obviously, everybody's scared. No one knows what's going on. The businesses are closing, and it just kind of felt like, oh my God, what I'm going to do? It's like no light at the end of the tunnel, right? I didn't see that. How am I going to make money and all of that? So while I was, pondering on what to do and what's going on, I saw on the news another photographer in a different state was offering free photo shoots to cheer people up, right? So they would come to someone's house and take photos from a safe distance, about 10 feet away, and then just give these people their photos, family photos, just to cheer them up. And I decided to take it a step further. And I decided to have these people that book with me for a photo shoot, instead of paying me, that would contribute to a charity. So I created a website page where people could sign up with all the information and links to the charities that they could donate. And that was last week. And I photographed about 8 families last week and about 12 families this week scheduled with me.
That is so cool, Oksana. I love the fact that you saw this, someone else doing this, and you took it and you ran with it. And not only did you run with it, but you then looked to see how you could use it to really support the situation and benefit these charities. So you're making some decisions on the fly.
Yes, you do. And everybody has been so supportive. The community, people were calling me to book, and they're saying, thank you for doing this. And they're more than happy to donate the money to charities. Before, they didn't really, not that they didn't have a reason, they didn't think of it. And this was a good excuse for them not to only just put some makeup on and see if the jeans still fit and clothes still fits and all of that, but just to get outside, even though it's just your front porch, just a little bit, just get a little bit of fresh air and keeping the safe distance. I'm 10 feet away. I have perfect lens for that, and everybody's safe. And then they're happy to donate to, I have given options of 3 charities, a local one, and then there's also a COVID response fund. And then there's another one that is to feed the hungry children that are losing meals because they don't have access to school.
Great, beautiful. So it's benefiting things that support all of these things unfolding around us. How do you see, Oksana, that this period of time is going to shape your business for the future? And of course, there's a lot of uncertainty right now for the future, but what are the opportunities or possibilities that you might be seeing now that you didn't see a couple weeks ago?
So I'm creating so many connections with local people that I normally wouldn't have, right? So I would normally just photograph whoever reaches out to me, and just meeting so many families, because these are short photo shoots, right? So it's 5 to 10 minutes per family, because there's only so much I could do being so far away and just being in front of their house, right? I can't volcano, they can't come to me. So the volume of people that I'm meeting is far greater than I would normally have access to. And people have already said to me, I'm not asking for anything in return. It was coming from, I just wanted to help. And I always say that whatever you put out there comes back to you tenfold.
Right.
And a couple of people have said to me, I really want to book with you after this, and I want to for you to take another family portrait, but more in the studio setting. And they are reaching out to me to book something when the storm is over.
Yeah, that's very cool. And my series of videos kind of started last week, kind of on the spur of the moment also, when I was in a mastermind group with some small business owners. And there were a lot of them feeling really despondent, which of course is normal with the shifting situation, but also just feeling like, almost like they needed to just go inside and shut the door and close down business until this is all over. And I really feel like this is an opportunity to be reaching people, just like you said, that we wouldn't normally cross paths with, and building that network. And so I'm really excited to see that that's what you're doing now. And it's such an opportunity, I think, that as business owners, we can think outside of the box and be doing creative things. So if there's other business owners out there right now who are wondering how they should respond and what's happening from one business owner to another, what would you encourage them to do?
I would, well, just say this too shall pass, of course, but I would just sit down and really think how you could help locally, maybe, or whoever your ideal client is, how you could help them right now. And you might not be gaining financial gains from this, but maybe you could put some kind of content out there that will help people, right? That doesn't necessarily have to be related to the coronavirus. Maybe it's something entertaining. Maybe it's something that to take their mind off it. So part of what I'm doing is, while they are contributed to this, it's taking their mind off of the virus situation and bad news. They get to dress up, they get to put their makeup on, put something pretty on, and feel normal for a little bit, even if it's for a short period of time. So it takes their mind off it. So if you are focusing on your business of how you could help others and how you could just think of something to do, and that will take your mind off the current situation, and maybe you will come up with something that you didn't think of. It's just try to be creative and figure out, maybe Google something, what your other people in your industry are doing, and this is what happened to me. Just take it to another level, or do something, put your own twist on it.
That's awesome. I love the spirit of service that I hear coming across in there, in what you're encouraging people to do, is just look at how you can be of service. And I see that that's what you're doing in this situation also. So how are you holding yourself to this level of optimism? How, has it been hard for you, easy for you? Tell us about how you're surviving.
It was, like I said, it was difficult at first, but once I started this process, I've been getting so much positive energy from people. Just when they call and book with me, I'm getting so much positive energy in return, like all the thank yous that I get, and seeing people donate. I'm feeding off of that energy, and I'm just kind of, that's just so helpful. And just being able to connect with people on the phone, or even with you through Zoom. I never would have met you if it wasn't for this disaster.
Exactly.
So different people reaching out to me, and I did another interview this morning with a local newspaper, and so it's just maintaining contact with the outside world, not necessarily the way you used to, just differently. Luckily, we have technology. Luckily, we can connect on a different level, and also connecting with family. I have family overseas, so calling them, FaceTiming them, and just keeping that connection going. And sometimes having girls' night out, different, like through Zoom, a couple of different ones with a drink on a Friday night, kind of keeps us all a little bit sane.
Keeps us connected and feeling like we're living a little bit of a quote unquote normal life.
Yes.
The new normal.
The new normal, yes. So, and I have children too, so I feel like I have to stay strong for them, and they need to see how I react to it. And that's another thing, like seeing sometimes they come with me on a photo shoot, and they sit in the car and they do behind the scenes videos, and I feel like I give them that job, so they feel like
so cool. Getting them involved.
Yeah.
So are you also having to play the role of teacher right now?
Yes. I'm homeschooling my children, and that's why I have to structure my days where in the morning it's homeschooling, and luckily our school district was prepared, and they last week, as of actually 2 weeks ago on Thursday, they started online learning right away. So they reacted pretty quickly to that, and they all have Google Classroom. So that was pretty quick how they were familiar with that. So we do that in the morning, and in the afternoon we tried to do something physical, and then sometimes I take them with me so they could see what volunteering looks like and how you react to situations, right? So they are kind of a part of the solution.
It's kind of cool because kids are getting to see the front scenes of how their parents run businesses and do things. I did another interview over the weekend with a gal who, she's in a soap making business, and her son is helping her do all sorts of measuring and different things. So it's just fun to see how you're getting your kids involved in the actual participation on the business side as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Oksana, where can people learn more about you if they see this interview and they're curious to find out more about you? Where can they do that?
Yeah, they could visit my website. It's oksanapali.com, just my first and middle name. It's OKSANAPALI.com. And I'm also active on Instagram. It's at Oksana, OKSANA.PALI. So this is where I'm most active. And I have a Facebook page, which I wasn't active on, but now because of this, it seems to be the community is talking, it's more localized. So I've been more active on Facebook as well. At Oksana Pali Photography.
Perfect. Well, thank you for being here today. I know that we're rushing this along a little bit because you've got work to do. You've got people to go out and photograph, and you said the rain is coming, so we're going to get you out there to be doing that. So
the rain's supposed to come, yeah, and I'm supposed to photograph 6 people before the rain, so we're going to try to rush it.
We're going to get it going here for you. So thank you.
And there is one birthday boy today in the midst of the family, so I don't want to disappoint him, and I'm trying to brighten up his day.
Oh, so what are you going to do to celebrate the birthday?
Well, not mine. It's not one of the people that reached out to me. It's their son's birthday, so that would be it would be a great gift to him to celebrate it a little bit. Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, that sounds like fun. Well, thank you for taking time out to join me. I'm life and business coach Vicki Haddock with Transcending Limits, and I work with women leaders to help them really connect to their intuition, their inner guidance system, to heal the hurts that are inside of them, and then to really see how they can fulfill their authentic life purpose. So thank you. You can connect with me on many different platforms as well. And I look forward to talking to you again soon.